What's up, everyone? I am Lala Ziemski, and I am joined today by...
Hey there, Stan Ponte.
This is Flavors of New York, and today we are checking out a place called Steak Frites on 9th Ave.
Delicious things coming, can't wait.
So this is our hanger steak. We sell a lot of these. This is the main steak that we sell for our steak frites. We do have 4 different cuts that we use. We have a New York strip bone in. We have a hanger steak. We have a rib steak that we call Côte de Boeuf, and we have a 20-ounce Chateaubriand. And so this is pretty much our go-to steak. We sell many of these a night. It's a hanger steak. They're cut down into nice pieces. We chose this particular steak due to its coarse texture, its beefy flavor, and its access and price point. So we're able to charge a pretty reasonable price for a big hunk of meat that's got very little fat. The fat it does has our striation that runs through it. And so the way that we cook all of our steaks here, we have a really hot broiler, one you'd see in like a steakhouse, and we just do a nice temper on the meat. We pull it a couple minutes before it goes in so the proteins don't seize up, and cooks real nice. We'll liberally coat this with kosher salt, some black pepper, and then we use some garlic, brown butter, thyme, and we just kind of coat that up with that butter. And so that kind of creates an exterior crust that our guest seems to like. We'll season the bottom side of that. Butter it up. So we have a nice hot broiler. This gets to about 900 degrees or so at its highest. You can see it goes right on there. The sizzle. So at this point, we're going to pull it off, let it hit the side. And this is just going to rest here. The second part of the restaurant, Steak Frite. Here's our frites. We've been getting a lot of attention for serving skinny, hot, crispy French fries. And so we hope we can deliver on that promise. I know French fries, when they come out incorrect, can be a big letdown. We don't do it perfect all the time, but we sure try to. They're thin and crispy and salty. They're our fries. The steaks had about like 5 minutes to sit and, as they say, rest. So we're gonna put it once back more again just to get it nice and hot, so then when our guests receive this, nice and hot. Just have a little bit of nice, cold, crispy, crunchy watercress. Provides a nice contrast in between bites. It's got a pepperiness to it. Kind of lets you go back and get another bright piece of the steak. So this steak is good to serve now. We're going to go ahead and get this on here. But of course, one more application of the brown butter with the garlic and thyme. This steak's gonna go right about here. French fries go here. And then we have our maitre d' butter, very typical preparation for a steak. It's salty butter with lemon and shallots, a little bit of garlic, fine herbs. And we're just gonna put a pretty liberal bit of butter on there. So what happens is as you cut into it, as those steak juices kind of come out, it mixes with the butter, and it makes almost a kind of a great dipping sauce for the fries, we think here. So this is Steak Frites, version 1 of 4. This is the onglet steak or hanger steak.
What are you drinking?
This is a Syrah.
Okay.
2016.
Is it from France?
It is. All the wine is French and natural leaning. Right, Bistro. That's where I
Thank you.
I love a Syrah first thing in the morning.
It's good with tartare and liver.
Absolutely it is.
This is our pate campagna. It's our country pate. We make it with ducks and duck liver, foie gras. We use pork, and it's seasoned with a little bit of cognac, and that's just cooked real softly, and then we let it set, we slice it up, and it's served with a cassis mustard and some toasted country bread.
Oh yes. And then finally the classic.
The classic steak frites. We offer 4 different cuts here. This is our onglet or hanger steak. It's kind of got a reputation for being a great cut for steak frites. It chars up nice. It has a real firm texture to it. It's real beefy.
It's beautiful. It has great char on it. It has that lovely maitre d', that compound butter, that maitre d' butter. What's in that? Some parsley?
We use a high-fat butter, 83% butter. It's got some crunchy sea salt in it, minced raw shallots, chives, tarragon, a little bit of lemon zest. It's kind of only part of the equation. It's like as it melts and you cut into the steak, the juices that kind of bleed out, it kind of mixes, emulsifies onto that plate. You dip the fries on, and it's almost like a secondary sauce for mopping up all the juices.
All right, I'm gonna dive into this pate. Now, can you help me with exactly what's in this pate so I know it a little bit better?
Sure.
I love these cornichons, beautiful.
Sure. So in this recipe, it's a country pate. We use ducks. We use all the meat from the duck. We use the breast, the leg, and the thigh. We use the livers. We also buy some fat and liver, foie gras, that goes into the pate. It has lean pork meat and fat back. So basically, there should be a good ratio of lean meat to kind of fatty meat, and as it cooks, the foie gras kind of breaks, and then when it chills, so it should be a pretty tasty bite.
It's got like a smooth finish, so there's not so much fat that it's still on my tongue. It kind of just really melted away. It was delicious.
That's great.
Really
and
good.
there is liver in there, but we think that we have a nice ratio where it's not too livery. It's just the right amount of liver.
It is perfect. Like you said, it's so smooth. It does just melt in your mouth. The cornichon on top, it's like the perfect, in this bread.
Did you get the mustard?
I got the
Okay, because
mustard.
you should have the mustard for the perfect bite. If you appreciate mustard, because it's a pretty spicy
I have to
mustard.
have the perfect bite. This one here.
Yeah.
Okay, this on top for the perfect bite.
And we're drinking a little Syrah with it, right? So
Yeah, we should like to mention that our wine list is
Cheers.
cheers.
But you never went to culinary school, just self-taught?
I wouldn't say that. I went to culinary school for
Okay.
a little bit. It was a long time ago. You try paying those bills.
Yeah, seriously.
And so we never finished, but we attempted.
And the inspiration for French. What brought you to French food?
I think
The
that
bistro idea.
I think that's for this time around. It was the cuisine really is self-explanatory, and it's really not about the chef working here. It's not about me being the chef. It's about the restaurant, I think, being responsible enough to turn out food that represents the version of itself. And so it's not really about who's the chef. It's really about, can you get a good bowl of French onion soup? Is there a delicious pate, or is the steak tartare right? It's not trying to make the best steak tart you ever had. This is our version. We think it's pretty good. We hope you guys love it too. This is one of my favorite.
Ah, there's more.
Yeah, this is just like one of my favorite dishes to serve. It's just a very humble bowl of onion soup gratinée. It's, a simple broth, onions cooked a really long time, and some butter and salt, some sherry wine, and that's really about it.
Topped
And,
with Gruyere cheese?
Topped with too much cheese and topped with too much cheese and gratin, so you have to kind of like pick at the edges, and people seem to not have a problem with that.
I don't know if there's a thing, Stan, as like too much cheese. What do you think?
All I know is my grandmother, I hope you guys don't mind, she would take her fingers just like this and start here with that cheese.
Oh, smart woman.
Same grandmother, maybe, I don't know.
So good. Yeah.
You on 23andMe?
Yeah, exactly. 98% Neanderthal.
Cousin!
I'm following in her footsteps because those crispy bits are the best part.
The wobbly bits and the crispy bits are the best bits.
Let's
So
get in
good.
there. Look at that. Oh.
My cheese. Wait, I'm using my fingers the whole time. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Don't burn your mouth.
Delicious.
All right. I've burned the roof of my mouth on French onion soup many a time, and honestly, I don't mind. Dude, if there's a better thing than cooked down onions and cheese, then
There's no
there
better.
probably is no better thing.
And
Well-
it's the sherry, right? It's the sherry that.
The sherry it gives it a little bit of sweetness
No.
and a little bit of acid to kind of make it a little bit bigger tasting than it kind of started off.
But we have your signature dish, the dish that the restaurant is named for.
The namesake.
The steak frites. So should we get into that?
I definitely agree. I would recommend dumping the fries in the plate so that it all kind of goes together.
Don't have to tell me twice. May I cut you a piece then?
Please. So while Lala does the carving there, I sort of wanted to ask you what your experience has been sort of coming out of COVID. You know, I came and spied on the restaurant, had dinner here over the weekend. Your restaurant was packed, but not just your restaurant was packed, 9th Avenue was packed. And I know from the real estate side, we've really seen New Yorkers in this kind of renaissance mode. Everybody's back. Are you experiencing that?
I think that me personally, you know, we feel that New York is back, and we see a lot of people on the street. There's a lot of people. It's not the first, second, or third topic of the conversation. People, you know, there are vigilant people that are still kind of living in a post-COVID world.
Yeah.
But there's probably more folks than not that seem to have put it behind them in the sense of not letting it get in the way of their entertainment. And so as a restaurant being here on 9th Avenue, we're happy to support all the people that want to come in, whether they're still vigilant or if they're ready to move on.
This is cooked perfectly. I mean, look at this. You've got perfect medium rare. Want to pass me your plate? And I'll pass you a few slices.
All right.
I'm telling you, you're missing your calling not being a chef. That's all I can say.
Well, I still have to grow up as we discussed
That's right.
earlier, so
Grow up, become chef.
I might do something important.
Again, the seasoning is spot on. Don't say this is important. You are feeding us. That's very
That's
important.
right.
You're bringing,
That's a big deal in this one little zone.
You're
Yeah.
bringing beautiful restaurants like this to the city.
That's
is
right.
important.
Yeah.
But the steak is also very important, and it's seasoned perfectly. I love the finishing salt on top. The compound butter is all those herbs. Yeah. So good.
Okay, I'm diving in for a French fry.
In there. This is Flavors of New York. This is Stan.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Lala. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time, guys.